In this lesson, you'll learn what resolution is in photography terms. It is the amount of information or pixels that your camera captures. In the photography world, this is measured in megapixels. Your camera sensor is made up of many megapixels. The sensor is a certain number of pixels, wide and tall, which will be the resolution of the photos it can capture. 1 megapixel is 1 million pixels. A pixel is a tiny square that makes up the light, color, and information of your photograph. It is created by the photolights on your sensor. A 24 megapixel camera would produce an image that has roughly 24 million pixels. An 8 megapixel camera would create an image that's around 8 million pixels. It measures the width, the height of its image, and multiplies it. So a 24 megapixel camera could shoot up to an image size of 6,000 by 4,000 megapixels. So how does that all translate? Well, the more megapixels there are, the more detail and quality there is in your photo. Another way to think about it is using another art medium, like painting. Compare a painting that has thousands of small detailed strokes with a small paintbrush. Now compare that to a painting with just a few strokes from a large paintbrush. Which one will be more defined and have a more clear image? The one with a more detailed strokes, more pixels. Your image will be the size of your megapixels when using the full resolution your camera has. As you crop in digitally, or if you zoom in when you're printing, you'll start to lose those pixels, seeing less and less detail as you crop in or zoom in. The higher your pixel count, the more you'll be able to zoom in without losing that quality, and the bigger the physical print you can make without seeing the pixels. 12 to 24 megapixel cameras are pretty much going to be the standard for most cameras today, and will be the most photographers really need. Printing a decent sized photo or sharing them digitally will still look great within these size resolutions. An immense amount of pixels is really only needed when the photographer will be cropping greatly or creating large advertisement size prints. A fun exercise to help determine the size of your image is to compare the resolution of your photo to the resolution of your HD TV. Most standard HD TVs have a resolution of 1920 by 1080. That's pixels. That's 1,920 pixels wide and 1,080 pixels tall. If you were to translate that into megapixels, we would multiply 1920 by 1080, giving us 2,073,600 pixels, which is 2.1 megapixels. Compare that 2.1 to your 24 megapixel camera. Even a 12 megapixel camera is giving you more detailed image than your standard HD TV signal. So this should give you a general thought on megapixels and how that relates to what you're going to be shooting. If you're going to be making giant billboard advertisements, maybe check out a camera that has a higher megapixel count. But for now, like I said, between 12 and 24 megapixels is perfect for most photographers.